Hello there. It's Catherine from my hillside garden in northeast Pennsylvania, Zone 6. Today we're going to work on sweet potato vines. Now, this has been at my kitchen window, these two sweet potatoes, probably since mid-February, when I noticed in my cabinet that they had eyes, they had shoots on them. So I thought, why not? Let's try and grow sweet potatoes this year. So I looked up some information, and most of them said put 3 or 4 toothpicks in and then stick it into the sweet potato, cut off the bottom, and roots will begin to come. So it's had plenty of roots, it drinks lots of water, and in the past 2 weeks or so it has grown so much. I hope you can really see it. So let's get to work on putting the slips into water so that they grow roots. Because unlike regular potatoes, you don't plant this whole potato in the ground. You plant the slips, which is actually this part. So let's get to work. I think this one on the right is a little bit smaller. So they're all twined together. Okay, let's get those up. Take this guy out of here. And I've just been putting fresh water in every few days. I change the water in it. Doesn't really get a smell to it, but you could tell it's a little bit slimy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a knife. What I like to do is I'm going to take each one of these branches off of the sweet potato. And I've read a couple of different things, so I'm just going to cut this one off right, is it going to work? Right at the edge of the potato. Okay, so now we have the slip, and there are little shoots coming off of here, but I don't know if you can notice right on this underside there are little bumps, and that's actually where the roots will come from. They say that you should take off about the bottom inch of each slip from the potato because that's where the diseases can come from, if it should have any. See those little nodes right there? Those are the nodes that'll get the roots. So we're just going to make a cut along there, and I'm going to take a couple of these bottom leaves off, and then we're just going to put it into the water. There we go, a little bit closer so you can see it a little bit better what I'm going to do here. Now some of these are really squirreled around. They come out of the top of the potato right here. So let's see if I can get that off right at the potato. Okay. And then you can see, there's the little nodes that I'm talking about. That's where the roots will come from. And there's some by each leaf almost, if you look for them. So we're going to cut it off about an inch from the bottom. We're going to take off some of these leaves because you don't really want them underneath the water. And from each of these spots near the leaf node, more roots will come. This one, oh, nice nodes on this one. Take those little leaves off. Does it matter how long your slip is? I've never done this before, so I really don't know what to say. So we're going to go with a couple different sizes. I also don't have any idea what kind of sweet potato this actually is, so I just know it's an orange sweet potato. from the grocery store. So cut that off, take these little leaves, and I think what I'm going to do with once I decide how many to plant, I'll decide then how many plants I want, and maybe I'll just grow them as ornamental vines. Put them in a nice container and let them run wild. And they will end up getting sweet potatoes in the container, but they won't be specifically planted for that. So that's almost the whole one sweet potato done. So there's our sweet potato slips in this container. And I'll bring you back with an update when we have some roots. This is a warm weather plant, so you can't plant it out before your first frost, and you should be very certain the temperature is not going to go below 50 degrees. At least that's what I've read so far. So thanks for joining me today. Have a great day and happy gardening. Please give me a thumbs up if you liked today's video. Leave me a comment. I always like to hear from you.